Shavua Tov, good Sunday morning to all. Hope everyone is doing well. A young yeshiva student was struggling with an issue. Now, his issue was that he felt he spoke too much lashon hara and rechilut. He was a gossiper. That was his nature. And he wanted guidance from his Rebbe, from his teacher, that the Rebbe should provide to him some tools to deal with his personal challenge, which is a good thing to try to address issues we have. So he turns to the Rebbe and he shares with his Rebbe his challenge, and the Rebbe responded by asking him the following question: what is the opposite of a spy? What is the opposite of a spy? So the young boy wasn't sure what to say. So the Rebbe responded, in Parashat Miketz, what we read yesterday, we find Yosef accusing his brothers before they knew who he was. Yosef accuses them of being meraglim. You are spies. Now, obviously, his intention was to prevent them from asking too many questions. Yosef was concerned that if they're going to start asking questions throughout Egypt, perhaps they're going to be suspicious that this prime minister is actually their brother. So to prevent them from asking questions, he labeled them spies. Now they responded by saying, no, we're not spies. Kenim anachnu. We're trustworthy. Kenim. Now what exactly is kenim? Kenim really relates to the idea of someone that is established where they are. They are comfortable where they are. They're not running around. In other words, Yosef accuses them of trying to find out information. That's what spies do, right? They try to go ahead and ask questions and find out about what's happening and obviously transmit that information back to where it's needed. And they respond, no, we're not like that. We're not miraglim. We are kenim. So you could translate it as trustworthy, but also as established where we are, right? We are in our correct post. Now, the Rebbe continued and said to him the following: you should know that when the Torah tells us that we're not supposed to be gossipers, not speak about others, not share information, not try to find out about what's happening and to go ahead and publicize it, the Torah tells us, lo telech rachil, rechilut. The word rachil, Rashi points out, relates to the word ragil, regel. In other words, just as someone who transfers information by going from place to place by foot, so too the rachil, the rochel, the gossiper, is transferring information from place to place. So the Rebbe says to the disciple, now listen here carefully. When Yosef accuses them of being spies, he's saying them you're bad. Now, by the way, there's nothing problematic with being a spy. We have a tremendous amount of respect for the Mossad. Many of us enjoy reading the works of Jean Le Carrel of Hashem. There's no question that spies do some tremendous things. But to spy out information and your whole goal and your whole agenda is to go ahead and forward it to others, to talk about others, that's a problem. And the Torah tells us, lo telech rachel, a Jewish person, right? His identity should not be based on information he knows about others, shouldn't feel good about himself because he could point out the flaws that others have and share it with others. That's not a successful Jewish life. The opposite of the miragel, of the rochel, the opposite of the spy / gossiper is someone that is kenim, someone that feels, I'm in the right post, I'm in the right place, I'm doing the right thing. And it's quite fascinating that if you look at the end of Parashat Vayeshev, when Yosef, after deciphering the dreams of the butler and the baker, he said to the butler that you should know that you're going to be returned to Kenecha, to your post, to where you are established. And the idea is, if a person feels comfortable with what they are doing, if I feel good about myself, I feel good because I wake up in the morning and I recognize there's a higher being and I turn to him in prayer. And then afterwards I do some acts of kindness and perhaps I study Torah. Or I go to the workplace and I'm an honest person and I'm productive to humanity. If I feel good about myself, I am a Ken person. I am at my proper post. And when I am at my proper post, I'm not going to be a meragel. I'm not going to be seeking out negative information about others and try to go ahead and share it, in public to put others down. I will have no need for it if I feel good about myself. So the Rebbe turns to the disciple and says, the opposite of the spy, of the negative meragel, the negative rochel, is the person who is on his post. Kenim anachnu, as the brothers told Yosef. We are honest, we're trustworthy, we do our part. We're not seeking out negative information about others. And this is your goal, young man, the Rebbe says to the disciple. Feel good about what you are achieving. When a person feels comfortable with themselves and feels that they are achieving good things, no need at all to see anything negative about anyone else. Right? You don't have to put down the others to feel good. You feel good because you're doing good. And we as Jews, and really all of humanity, have to remember that we achieve incredible things day in, day out. Right? Every breath, with a recognition that it's a gift from the Almighty, is an act that is indeed an accomplishment. Being honest and interacting with others in a positive way, all these things are quite amazing. We do some amazing things every single day. Let's feel good about it. That obviously will encourage us to continue on that path, and that will without doubt take care of the issue of negativity towards others. The Lashon Hara, the Rechilut, will be out. That is the goal. And the young man learned and was able to address his personal issue. Obviously something always relevant, but the main thing is let's keep up doing good and feeling good about ourselves and hopefully merit to hear wonderful news. It should be a great week. Shavua Tov. Bye-bye.